Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. This is me, Candace the Aries. Come to you guys with a quick little chit chat, you know, tagging and bagging. What it do? Bow. What I tell y'all. It won't be the best background, but it's gonna be clean. It's one of the shelves I have. Video coming up soon regarding where I got my tags and a lot of my supplies from. So let's get right into it, you guys. So I'll be looking down every now and then because, you know, I got to make sure that I'm tagging in the right spots. So, how y'all feeling about this Mercury Retrograde, y'all? Like, do you believe it or nah? Me personally, I'm very, I'm really into like astrology and stuff like I really believe that every time I look up, like I'm an Aries, whoop, whoop, birthday coming up April 5th, you know, but every time I look up like anything about Aries, like it is always legit, like spot on. So I definitely believe in I believe in astrology and all of that. Like I legit do. Like, I believe that it's real. So, Mercury Retrograde is going on right now. I forgot when it ends. If somebody want to put in the description, in like the comments below, when Mercury Retrograde ends, just so I could go ahead and put that in my hippocampus, because things are like crazy. Like I watched like tarot readings and stuff like that on YouTube. Like that's something I like to do in my pastime. Do not judge me. And so they talked about how in Mercury Retrograde is going to be a lot of exes coming back around, or people from your past coming back around. And I'm like, no ma'am, I would rather not. Any type of negative energy, I'm not into it at all. I'm not interested in it in the least bit. I don't want anything to do with that. Like, so any exes that's thinking about coming back around to bother me, do not, because it's positive vibes over here all the way around the board. There are a couple like tarot readers that I kind of feel like are like legit personally. I'll drop a couple names like as the video goes along. But like, yeah, so the tarot readers were saying that like Mercury Retrograde, a lot of things are going on. People from the past will start coming back and things like that, and then you'll have like options whether you want to go with something, like go with somebody new or stick with the old person. Me, I'm all for the new. Know that it's 2020, and what we don't have time for is the drama and the lies and the negativity. Like, we're not doing any of that. It's already March and I'm over it. So a lot of people are saying, like, you know, if you're starting a business, don't start a business during Mercury Retrograde. I know it's a lot of people that don't believe in Mercury Retrograde, and that's fine. It's kind of more so like a theory type thing, I guess, where people feel like during this time, a lot of crazy things happen. I kind of find that it's just a lot of people blaming things on Mercury Retrograde. They like, oh my God, I've been having hiccups all day. It must be Mercury Retrograde. And it's like, no, I don't think that's it. I think it might be something else. So, you know. But I think people are kind of like taking a little bit of advantage of the fact that it is Mercury Retrograde and kind of trying to like blame everything on Mercury Retrograde. And I don't believe that every little thing that happens is because of Mercury Retrograde. If anybody has had like any situations during like Mercury Retrograde where they've had exes come back or whatever, like comment down below. Like, that has to be mad pesky. It's like, you're an ex for a reason. We don't talk for a reason. So it's like, don't try to come back around now. Don't let your feelings or however, whatever's going on with you that made you want to come back around. Like, I don't know. But, you know, it just happens. It's something that happens. A lot of people have been talking about. I don't really have like exes like that, but you know, I can only imagine how irritating it would be to have somebody come back around that you really were not trying to talk to, somebody who you really were not trying to interact with, just because it's like, when it's something in the past, a lot of times it just needs to be left there. It's like, if it was something that was supposed to be, then, you know, maybe it would have been a little bit easier to hold on to. I don't know. I don't have like mad experience when it comes to relationships. That's not really my forte. I kind of tend to want to stay out of the whole like relationship realm, just for the simple fact of, I just feel like it's a lot. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of effort. And to be honest, more effort than I'm willing to put into something at this time. Got a lot of different things going on with me, but as far as like my business and things like that, well, I really wouldn't even be interested in giving any type of energy outside of my business to anybody right now. But you know what, you never know. It might be like a real cute little tatted cutie come up in the spot and be like, you know what, hold up, I was playing, let me see what it do. What's your name? I'm sorry, I know you watched my YouTube video, don't worry about that, I changed my mind. So you know, you just never know. But during Mercury retrograde, I do feel more like inspired to like do more things and be more adventurous. It just makes me, I'm feeling like just overly motivated, which that's never ever a bad thing. So I guess Mercury retrograde is working out for me. Haven't had any exes come back or anything like that, thank the Lord. Hopefully it stays like that, because I don't mind telling people to go away, but if I had my choice, I would just rather them kind of like take the hint. But you know, everybody don't want to do that. So you know, sometimes you gotta mix a little sour with the sweet. You know, you gotta become a sour patch up in here sometimes. You know, it be like that. But yeah, so I was just interested in how you guys felt about the Mercury retrograde. I'm like, you know, I'm tagging these souls. I'm like, you know, let me go on and see what people think about this, because I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it. It's like a really big thing. Apparently, Mercury retrograde, like, there's a whole lot of people that are like, yes, this is going to be a doozy this time around. It's Mercury retrograde is really going to be affecting a lot of people. So I'm like, I wanted to get you guys' opinions on it. So feel free to leave comments down below, you guys. If you guys have had any type of experiences with Mercury retrograde and any kind of differences, if you felt inspired, if old people came back, whether it was relatives you fell out with, or boyfriends, or exes, or situationships, whomever, just so I can get you guys insight. And it's like, maybe it's something to this whole Mercury retrograde thing, and maybe it's not, I don't know. But coming from somebody who is very big on astrology, I love as like a straight up hobby pastime. I love watching my tarots on YouTube. Sometimes I'll even do like a cross watch tarot. Like, I'll look at somebody else's tarot just to see like what's going on with them type thing, or if anything that's going on in their tarot coincides with my tarot type thing. You know, it's very interesting how a lot of the astrological signs are kind of like linked together, and how a lot of times they'll be going through some of the same things. So that's just something that I like to do. Like, YouTube is the best. Anybody who's on YouTube knows that like YouTube is the best. It's pretty much, it is legit Google with videos, you know. So anything that you have any questions about, you can go to YouTube, and somebody has had an issue with it. I always tell people, hey, just when you think you're the only one, go on YouTube, you'll realize you are not the only one. So I'm not going to make this video super long, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I just wanted to come in really quick and get you guys views on this crazy Mercury retrograde. It's working out pretty good for me. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling inspired, you guys. I'm feeling like it's time to get to work. It's time to get busy. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, it's going to be it for me, Candace the Aries. And always remember to enjoy the journey.